Let me shoot this video right now while I got time. Man. Top of it. Peace, love, blessing, prosperity to all y'all, man. I gotta get in that fucking gym, man. I'm tripping though. Yeah, man, it's hot than a motherfucker out here, man. Listen, man. All right, so for those of you in the bully world that don't know, which you in the bully game, there's a lot of people that don't know. Go ahead and break it down. Basically, it's this guy 30 Rich. 30 Rich is basically, from what I gathered, he's a breeder, but he's also a dog influencer type fella on IG. You know what I'm saying? And he got a lot of motion and a lot of influence in the dog game. I'm gonna put it to you straight like that. Ain't no way around it. He got a lot of influence and other things in the dog game. Anyway, he did some business with a guy in Florida about a dog that they wanted to quote unquote co-own together, or that they were gonna co-own together. And at the time, it was a puppy. This puppy allegedly was off of Tri-State. Tri-State was a bully that was sold to China. Everybody, or not, a lot of people want the blood, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so the guy in Florida, I wanted to say his name was Jeb or something of that nature. I don't know his name right now. But anyway, he was like, well, 30, we can co-own this dog. You got to give me $100K. So, make a long story short, the contracts were drew up, and 30 Rich co-owned the dog for $100K. Fast forward months later, the dog is finally grown. The puppy is grown, and 30 Rich went by and actually swabbed the dog and found out that the dog is not actually off of Tri-State. So now that the dog is not on Tri-State, he found out, he swabbed the dog and sent it off for a DNA test. So now that he found out the dog wasn't off of Tri-State, 30 Rich wants his money back. Now, if that's the truth, the dog isn't all Tri-State, how do you guys feel? Should he get his money back or not? I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Personally, it's like, but I got to go further in the video anyway, because it's so much to cover. It's so much to cover with this topic, and it's been buzzing in the dog community for the past like 3 or 4 days. So basically, if you let's just say one of you guys, hold on a second, man, make it a deposit. No, let me go back. Yeah, so basically, okay, so let me rewind it again and let you put you guys. Okay, 30 Rich. Okay, I got that from last night. Hold on a second. I'm at the ATM. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so let me cut this AC on for one, and for two, let me plug this phone up. Hold up now. Don't come out here while I'm. All right. 30 Rich. 30 Rich seen this dog he liked that was allegedly off of Tri-State. It was a puppy at the time. 30 Rich was like, hey, Jeb, man. I think that's his name, Jeb or something of that nature. He like, hey, man, I wanna buy that dog. So Jeb was like, man, you can co-own the dog with me. You can't buy it, but you can co-own the dog with me. So Jeb was like, okay, well, give me $100K and you can co-own the dog with me. So that's what they did. Fast forward months in the future, the puppy is now grown. 30 Rich finds out because he goes and swabs the dog for a DNA sample, but he allegedly told this Gab dude or whatever his name is that, hey man, I'm trying to find out what colors he carried. Let me swab this dog. So he swabbed the dog, and in the process of swabbing the dog, he took some real crazy pictures of the dog. Anyway, after taking the crazy pictures of the dog, he leaves. The results come back, and it's found out that the dog is really not off of Tri-State, which that's what 30 Rich thought the dog was off of, Tri-State. Come to find out, the dog wasn't off of Tri-State. It was off of Tri-State's daddy. So 30 Rich wants his money back. So this entire debacle opened a can of worms, and it got out because 30 Rich went to the internet about it. And before he went to the internet, he allegedly pulled up on the guy who he co-owns the dog with, like, yo, we need to settle this. Let's get this right, man. I don't want to hit the internet with it. And dude allegedly said, get the fuck up out my shit. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. And you're dead. You know what I mean? You're dead. That's what he told him. You're dead. So 30 Rich, with his influence, like I told you he had, went to the internet, sparked a bunch of uproar. Okay. Sparked a whole lot of uproar. Man, this thing's driving funny. So, it leads to, do you feel like 30 Rich should get a refund? Do you feel like he should, or do you feel like he shouldn't? My situation, I don't care if he gets his money back or not, to be honest with you. It's not none of my concern. They're going to handle that like however they're going to handle that. Now, my concern is this. Everybody else who locked the dog in is screaming, we want our money back too. Yeah, we want our lock-in money back. That's what we want. That the people of the dog community who locked the dog in, like, hey, I want my money back. What's up? Talk to me nice. You know what I'm saying? Give me my money. Run me my shit. And, you know, everybody's like, oh, you don't get no refunds in the dog game. You don't get no refunds in the dog game. The dog game, you don't get no refunds in the dog game. That's just that. Nobody put a gun to your head and made you send the money. You don't get no refunds in the dog game. And it's a bunch of niggas at the end of the day. I'm keeping it a buck with you, man. Doing business with niggas. Man, it's a bunch of niggas saying shit like that. Oh, you don't get no refunds in the dog game. You don't get no refunds in the dog game. Shut your ass up. Buster ass nigga. Anyway, it just pissed me off when I hear stupid business talk, man. Stupid business talk by stupid motherfucking people. Anyway, so hold on, I'm about to get this joint washed real quick. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think the people should get a refund for their lock-ins? Because, oh, well, you should have seen the dog up first. You should have seen the dog at first. You should have done your due diligence. Nigga, how I'm going to do due diligence when the paperwork is motherfucking falsified? The paperwork is falsified. Like, please. It ain't no amount of due diligence you can do. That's something that just has to get outed. Like, it's no due diligence. Oh, you should look at the pad and you can look and see this and look and, man, Anyway, so how do you guys feel about it? Certain people saying the dog a train wreck and they want their money back. Okay, now that's understandable. You should have went to see the dog in person. You felt like the dog was you locked in a puppy at fucking 5 and 6 months. The dog ain't even turned. You took a gamble. That's understandable. No, I don't feel like they should get their money back. You lock the dog in, go ahead and use it. You feel me? But for those people who locked that dog in off the fact that it might have been off of Tri-State, or that it was off of Tri-State, that it might carry Tri, and all that stuff, I personally feel like, yeah, they should get their money back. Because that's equivalent to the damn dog dying. The daddy not being the daddy is equivalent to the dog dying, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, my humble opinion. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's just in my humble opinion, you know. What's up, man? How's it going? All right. Is it reading the tag? All right, there we go. Appreciate you.
Take it easy.
All right, you too, man. Yeah, so that's just in my humble opinion. Those people who locked in that dog, like, yo, this is, and you know, the byproduct of that is you got to give everybody's money back, whether they locked in a dog because it was a train wreck, or I mean, they locked in the dog because they thought it was gonna look good. They locked in the dog because they thought it was all try. It's just a byproduct. Oh, it don't matter what they locked the dog in. They need their money back now, because you give one or two people their money back, you need to give all of them their money back. You see what I'm saying? But in my opinion, I feel like they all should get their money back. Oh, there's no refunds in the dog game. Woo, 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 woo. Man, listen, look here, man. I'm gonna tell you guys like this. It only way, how can I put it? I want to put it in a proper perspective. Only people who don't give refunds are people who don't know where the next dollar is coming from or when they are going to receive their next dollar. Does that make sense? People who don't give refunds don't really know when they're going to get the next dollar, so they're not trying to give any money back. People who don't give refunds don't know where their next dollar is going to come from, so they got to hold on tight to whatever they get. People who don't give refunds don't have any value in their product. They don't have any value in what they're selling. You think Walmart give a fuck about a refund? Walmart will give you a refund on shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they know, shit, motherfuckers gonna come here and spend it. We straight. We can afford to have a refund policy. Here, get that. You see what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You feel me? Now, should people get refunds under all circumstances? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. If I lock a dog in and that dog dies and you don't have any straws, frozen semen, if it's not placed in your contract that if this dog dies, you have to pick from another stud in the camp, and I'm going to get to them contracts too while we on that. If it's not in your contract stating that and that dog dies, then yeah, run me my money back. I don't want to hear that, oh, it's no refunds in the dog game. Nigga, the dog I wanted to use died. Like, that's out of both of our control. Contracts are void. The contract is void. It's no good. Unless it's stated in that contract that you agree that if something happens to this dog, it dies or something like that, then, you know what I'm saying, you got to use another stud on the yard. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, hey, if it don't say that, then look here. Run me that money back. That's the right thing to do. But you got these quote-unquote popular breeders out here talking about but there ain't no refunds. I done locked in dogs in 3 months and the dog died. I never called them asking for a refund. So what? Your financial situation might not be like the next man's financial situation. You understand me? Like, come on, man. Good business is good business. And I'm going to say this, man. This is a big thing, bro. When it comes to this dog shit, if you want to succeed in this dog shit, you know what I'm saying? In this dog business, you got to deal with people that do dog business and not deal with people that are in the dog game. See, this is why I'm going to get deep with you. It's a bunch of niggas in this shit, and Mexicans, Latinos, and people like that, but mainly niggas. And I hate to throw our people on the bus, but it's the motherfucking truth. Mainly niggas, you know what I'm saying, and other people with a nigga mentality that's running around calling this shit a dog game. This the dog game. This how the dog game go. Niggas always make a game out of anything. You out here pimping, it's the pimp game. You out here rapping, it's the rap game. You out here fucking with these dogs and breeding them. It's the dog game. Niggas make too many motherfucking games out of shit. Every time you turn around, a nigga got a new game he motherfucking playing. Like, nah. But we see with rapping, that shit is a business. And artists are just now finding out, oh, this is a business. They don't call it the rap game like they used to call it the rap game. No, because games are always of chance. No, they call it, they're not calling it the rap game no more. Niggas is understanding. Jay-Z done let these niggas know, nah, this is a business. This ain't no rap game. This is the rap business. You know what I'm saying? And people with that mindset tend to excel in it and do better in it financially. They might not be as popular, but goddamn, they're excelling financially in it. Now, that's what I want you guys to understand. Now, I'm not saying people who say they're in the dog game don't do good business. No, I'm saying as soon as they say, yeah, this is the dog game, you got to do this in the dog game, this, the dog game, that. I'm saying be wary of people who talk like that. People who move like that. People who understand that this is the dog business, they move a lot differently. Man. You got guys out here that don't even want to give up receipts when they sell you a dog because they ducking certain things. And I understand it. But if that's how you run your business, then you need to be giving out some price breaks. All right, man, look here. I really ain't trying to have this reported. So what I'm going to do is, I know you're going to write it off as a business expense because it is. But what I'm going to do so that we agree that you don't write it off as a business expense, man, I'll knock 1,000 off. Man, I'll knock 500 off. Man, they ain't even doing that because they in the dog game. And they playing a game with the IRS till the IRS come get their motherfucking asses. You feel me? I'm giving you all facts here. Man, what you gonna do? You gonna stop, nigga? Yeah, I'm giving you all facts, though. You feel me? This is all facts. This is the real. This is the dog business. You know what I'm talking about? And people with that mindset, they're gonna elevate. You know what I'm saying? When you watch these Netflix, Griselda, Narcos, them Mexicans over there ain't talking about, yeah, we in the drug game, we in the dope game. No, that's that Snowfall shit. No, that's that Snowfall shit. No, them Mexicans are in the drug business. They're in the business of moving drugs. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference in the mindset. And these characters are in the dog business. But yet, they're calling it the dog game, and they're moving like it's a game. Taking people money out here like it's a game. Taking people money out here like it's people out here that really won't crash out at these dog shows and see about them. These folks are out here. You feel me? So, I'm saying all that to say this. Man, be wary of who you spend with, man. Who you spend with should be somebody that you're going to win with. You feel me? Who you spend, I had to learn the hard way. And I'm still learning. So who you spend with is who you need to win with. If you don't feel like you can win with who you spend with, you really don't need to be spending with him. If you like, man, I think he gonna play the game, don't do it. Man, he might shit me another. Don't do it. Go do the breeding in person then. Man, he might. Anytime you saying, man, he might, you doubt yourself, you're not secure with whatever you're about to do, don't send that Cash App. Don't send that Zelle. Because at the end of the day, that's all these motherfuckers take at the end of the day in the dog game. Now, you got people in the dog business that accept credit cards and all type shit. Because they're in the dog business. They're in the business of breeding dogs, selling dogs, etc. So they take all forms of payment. They even take goddamn installment plans as far as afterpay and shit. Nigga, I take afterpay on my dogs. Nigga, I take credit cards on my puppies. I take all that because I'm in the dog business. You feel me? Man, a lot of these dudes ain't had nothing but a dog. They whole life, they really never had no money. They really never touched no bread prior to even dealing with dogs. So now they get a little bread. They don't know no business. They don't know nothing about no type of business at all. No type of business. They just know the bare minimum, the basics. They don't know, yeah, you gotta market, you gotta promote. Yeah, them little cliche ass words, but how do you market? How do you promote? All a lot of these dudes know about marketing and promoting is paying the next person to do it. I'm giving you the authentic motherfucking truth, man. A lot of these big breeders don't know shit about marketing and promotion. All they know is how to pay a motherfucker to promote and market. That's it. That's fucking it. You feel me? I'm giving y'all the real, man. And as far as these contracts are concerned, man, look here. Very few of these breeders are even sending out contracts. My nigga, I got 3 dogs locked in right now. 2 of the dogs, I know the dude is in the dog business, and he didn't send me their contract. But he stands so firm on his brand that it's like whatever with him, he's gonna make sure it happens. He's gonna make sure it gets done. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he's gonna make sure it gets done. Because he stands on his brand. His brand is everything. He knows about branding. A lot of these guys don't know about branding. That's why they don't care about hanging paperwork, and they don't give a fuck about getting found out that paperwork was being hung, because they don't give a fuck about branding. 30 Rich gave a fuck. He know what his brand is. That's why he's on that motherfucker top right now about getting his money back and clearing his name up. Yeah. Branding to take you further than marketing, promoting, and any of that. Man, I'm giving you guys the game right now. I'm giving you guys the game. I'm not goddamn giving you the dog game. I'm giving you guys game. I'm giving you guys knowledge. I'm giving you guys wisdom. I'm giving you guys insight. But a lot of you guys ain't even gonna make it to this 21st minute. Shout out to the ones who will. Shout out to the ones who do. You feel me? Because this shit I'm giving you, it'll take you so far in this dog game if it'll take you so far in this dog business if you're planning on making a living off of it. These jewels that I'm giving to you right now, you can throw them in your crown and wear them for the rest of eternity in the dog business. You feel me? But this video done got long enough. And like I say, a lot of these people in the dog game ain't sending out no real contracts, man. If you ever bought a house, you know what a real contract is. If you ever bought a house, you know what a real contract is. Goddamn, you can create a contract for $15 or $19.99 a month. You can have it's an app where you can just make contracts and send them to people. These motherfuckers in the dog game, these motherfuckers that refer to this shit as the dog game, they either don't send contracts or they send you a motherfucking flyer stating, goddamn, this is what's going on. You get this, you get that, you get this, you get that. You ain't got to sign a goddamn thing. Man, I seen a nigga holding up a sheet of paper. A sheet of paper with some writing on it. Nigga, that is not a contract. You can talk till your fucking face is blue. That's not a fucking contract. That shit could be breached. That shit could be breached at any minute, but they don't give a fuck. Because if they breach it, they already ran off with your lock-in money. They don't give a fuck. Only way they won't breach it is if they're striving to stand on their brand. If they ain't striving to stand on their brand, you think they give a fuck about breaching a motherfucking flyer? You think they give a fuck about breaching a piece of motherfucking paper? They know, man, you lock in a dog in Montana and you stay in Florida. You think you gonna goddamn go up there and take him to court? You gonna go up there and take him to court? Man, it's gonna cost you more to fly out to that motherfucker than the goddamn, you know what I mean? Than to get your damn money back. They know these things. They know these things, and they lean on these things, and they exploit the less popular people. It's not big breeders. It's popular breeders, and it's less popular breeders. Which one are you striving to be? Bless us.